Yeah, it can be heard. Yeah, it can be heard. Yeah.
Testing, 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 testing. All right, great. Testing, testing, testing. All right, great. My audio is back to normal. Let me see if I can actually share my screen. Hopefully, I can share my screen for people who are All right, can the people in Discord can see my screen?
Yep.
Okay, let me see if that affects my video quality. It's my video quality. All right, great. Are you ready? May I have a motion to accept agenda 1.1?
So moved.
Any discussion?
Nope, none so far.
Wait, was actually no discussion? Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion passed 2-0. We're in public session at this moment. Agenda 2, 2.1, approval of minutes. The subject would be approval of minutes from the April 27th, 2025 meeting. Type action, recommended action, resolved that the Board of Management hereby moves to approve the minutes from the April 27th, 2025 meeting. May I have a motion to accept agenda 2.1?
So moved.
Any discussion?
Nope.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion passed 2-0. Now let's get to agenda 3, and then after that, open time for discussion, and this meeting should be over in like a couple minutes, unless we have some open time or board discussion. Agenda 3, which is miscellaneous. This is basically a short meeting. The main reason why we host this meeting is this agenda. Agenda 3, which is miscellaneous. Agenda 3.1, category miscellaneous. Type action. Subject, motion to amend the previously adopted action, meaning change the adopted action. And the recommended action is resolved that the Board of Management has amended the April 27, 2025 public action meeting agenda 3.1, reversing the decision. And the agenda 3.1 back in the April 27 meeting was category donations, subject donations, ticket about white labeled, type action, recommended action, whereas the following donations have been received. I'm Not Brave Race donations to Ticketbot white labeled. The invite link will be provided by the user, whereas the management team appreciates the donation. Now, therefore, to be resolved that the board of management hereby accepts the donation as presented, and this motion actually got carried 2-0. May I have a motion to accept agenda 3.1 for today's meeting?
So moved.
A discussion?
So what exactly are we gonna do with this thing?
That's a great question. So, from the yesterday's meeting, I mean not yesterday meeting. I think it was the 27th of April meeting. The reason why we want to address this is because again, we've after receiving the link, again, we can't discuss confidential information to the public, but after receiving the link and reviewing the instructions that were provided by the user, I'm not brave base. I felt like I we no longer um, we want to reverse the decision and actually deny the donations. You could argue that we accept the donations and we don't have to take it, but I think that again, I think our top priority is transparency as well as communications. Again, we don't want the member to come after us saying you guys accepted this motion, yet you haven't accepted my donation. So and that's just my thoughts. Again, feel free to share your discussions in regards to that. Um, Uh, that's just how I felt that this agenda should be approved, and I think that in the next meeting, which is probably like a couple days, we should probably review the donations policies.
Hmm. So all in all, we're basically gonna get rid of this policy.
No, we're gonna keep the donations policy. I felt like we need to reverse. We want to reverse the decision about this agenda over here. Not the donation policy itself, but the donation that the person wanted to donate, like a ticket about white label. I think that donation we're not gonna accept. That's why I want to reverse the decision that we accepted previously.
Oh, okay, okay, I get it now. I get it now. Okay.
Um,
All right.
so that's how I feel. I hope they don't take it personally. Again, it's just I don't think it's necessary that we have this yet. We appreciate the donations, but we feel like that under the circumstances and the instructions provided, I felt like that the having this is not really necessary.
Oh, okay, okay.
You want to get to the voting?
Sure.
All in favor?
I.
Aye. Motion passed 2-0. All right, so agenda 4, which is open time. So far, nobody's here, so we're just gonna skip over to agenda number 5, which is board discussion. Mr. Blue, do you have anything that you want to discuss?
So in a future meeting, we're going to like amend the donations policy. Is that correct?
So what I meant by what's going back? Amend means like change, to change. Future
Yeah.
meetings again, we're just gonna go back to, yeah, like what we did here. Like if we go back to agenda number 3, if we, whatever we did here, I think is correct. It's just like after we receive the instructions and actually have a second thought of, hey, let's reflect and think, is this really necessary, right? um I think that what we can improve in the future is that, um in the future, we should probably have more discussion and you really think this through before we accept a donation. I think that we kind of rushed through a little bit without, considering if this is necessary or not. So, in the near future, the only time we amend things is when we need to change something that was already, we need to change a motion that was already carried, if that makes sense to you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. It's basically like going back to a policy agenda that we agreed upon, but we should have a rediscussion and like revise. That's the goal of this.
All right. Yeah, it all makes sense now.
Okay. Anything else?
No.
Okay. Let's get to agenda number 6. So agenda number 6, next meeting adjournment. Agenda 6.1, category, next meeting adjournment, subject next meetings, type information, description, may, and I think this converts to your local time zone. So if you see this Pluto, what time does it say on the description?
On the description, it says 7 p.m.
7 p.m. Okay. So I don't. So the next meeting that we're gonna have is May 3rd, 2025, which is Saturday. And let me double check if it's actually Saturday or if I'm just tripping, right? Yep, it's a Saturday, May 3rd, 7 p.m. Easter Daylight Saving Time. Um, we're gonna have a more in-depth, we'll probably like finalize the policies and we might finish up the rules. And after that, we could probably have less meetings because I think right now, after the board of management have approved the server reopening, I think a lot of things needs to be get done and a lot of things needs to be reorganized before we can actually start doing fun things, if Pluto agrees with
Hmm.
me. So
Yeah.
I understand that we have like 5 million meetings within a few days, but trust the process. I think that once we get everything up and running, we will have significantly less meetings, and we will try to aim to have like
Gotcha.
only like 2 meetings per month at preferably.
Mm.
Anything else
All right.
before we move on to agenda 6.2?
No, that'd be all.
Okay. Agenda 6.2, category next meeting, adjournments, subject adjourn the meeting, type action, recommended action, motion to adjourn the meeting. May I have a motion to accept agenda 6.2?
So moved.
Any discussion?
Nah.
All in favor? Aye.
I.
Motion passed 2-0. The meeting has been adjourned. Have a good day, and we will see you soon on May 3rd meeting. Thank you.